Oh, hey. So, it's beautiful weather here today, and I wonder what it's like in Melbourne. I'm not sure. But if you're going to make the trip up today, it's pretty bloody beautiful. Birds are out singing, and check out the garden. It's gorgeous. Come for a walk. Oh, a few people checked in. Hey guys, how are we all? Just thought I'd take you for a little walk around the garden this morning. Say hello if you're there. Succulent Kim, love the name. Stunning day, yeah, it's beautiful here. Check this out. Sun is shining. Incan Cleaver, what up? Thanks for checking in, guys. I hope you're enjoying this. Just thought I'd show you a bit around the garden. It is a stunning day here today. I'm just going to go up on this little hill and give you a 360 view. Give us a shout out if you're international. Check this. The slow 360. Can everyone hear me okay? Wait up, maybe I can turn... Haha. It's my first live video, guys, so bear with me. Maybe this is a bit better quality too. Oh, good to hear getting some rain. A good old yarn official. Love a good old yarn. Nice one, thanks Tojo Living. Oh, cool, it's got some love hearts coming. Thanks for that, guys, appreciate it. Give us a shout out if you've actually been in the last month or two. So let me just show you a couple of things while we're here. I don't know how many people are actually on here now. Oh, 18 people, sweet. This is our blue cereus. So it's a Cereus monstrose. You can see it's getting quite tall. We had an arm fall in a storm recently, which if I get out of the way, you might be able to see properly. This is one of the ones that we showed off on Better Homes and Gardens recently. Me pulling the magical fruit out of the cactus. But yeah, this gives you a bit of an idea of how big it is. That's about 3 or 4 meters tall. And you can see where it grows in the shade, it's even bluer. Give you a bit of better look in there. And then some of the crests in here are amazing. And then next door we've got another candle wax, but this is the green one, and we've just got some beautiful crests in here as well. It does get a little bit of blue in the new growth. Yes, we will be open Father's Day. Grace Alexandra, thanks for checking in. This is another one with a much tighter cresting, so you can have a look in there. Some gorgeous crests. And then this is out into our tricho land. So this is the land of the giants out here. So big guys like this. He's about 5 meters tall. Sorry, I'm just trying to check the comments at the same time. I hope I'm French and I love cactus. Thanks, Mehdi Kunaz. How does it work? Can we come and buy a cactus or just look and admire? Thanks for the question, Emma Barton. You can do both. So you can do what I'm doing now and just sort of soak in the atmosphere. We've got a cafe here, so we sell nachos, cactus ice cream, cactus cake. We do pulled pork, pulled beef, chili con carne, and vegetarian chili nachos. We are looking to expand the menu in spring. So yeah, keep an eye out for that. And we've also got events and things that we run. Ink and Cleaver, bring that to Melbourne. I wish I could, mate. You've got to come to Strathie. It's beautiful up here. Look at the weather. So check out these guys as well. This massive spines. We are in northern Victoria, so we're about 3 hours north of Melbourne. How old is that big fella? That guy back there, I remember Dad planting this when I was around 15, 16. I reckon this is around about 13, 14 years old, this section. And some of these plants have grown really fast though, so I'm gonna guess that it may even be a bit older. It would have come from a pot and grown maybe the majority of that height in 15 years. Yeah, pretty spectacular plants. So these trichos out here, we've got some hybrids and we've got some sort of more original stock that would have come from seed grown, that would have been imported back in the 50s and 60s. As you can see this guy. Can't wait to visit. Thanks, Jermaine. Succulent Kim, you're doing great, thank you. Grace, you don't need to book for Father's Day at this stage. We'll be flat out, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, we'll have plenty of staff on to help with the mayhem that will ensue. How far are you guys from Echuca? Well, I went to Moama the other day. That was an hour. So it's about an hour to an hour 20 from Echuca. Do you grow spiral cereus? I think Dad's got a couple that he's trying to grow on at the moment, but we don't have them for sale at the moment. So sorry about that. If you know anyone who wants to sell us some wholesale, we'd be more than interested in finding them. I wish to have them all in Russia. Yeah, thanks for that. I wish we could bring some over for you. I'd love to visit Russia. Where is this place? We're in Australia, if you're international. If you're in Australia and you know it well, we're in northern Victoria. We're up near the Murray. Hey, Oscar. Thanks for the love hearts, mate. Yeah, so like I was saying, this is our Trichocereus region. So these are some big old Pasicanas. This one here keeps, so many of these have fallen over in rain and storm, so we decided to prop it up, and you can see the other half of it on the ground there. So yeah, you prop them and then they snap them. Yeah, you just can't win sometimes. But we'd love to be able to get some of these guys to their full height. Like, this is only about 2 or 3 meters tall, this one. 3 meters, 3.5. But some of these big guys, they just keep snapping. They're just so top heavy. The temperature today, it's not too cold. I'm in a thin jacket. It's warming up, like the sun's warm. I imagine if it was cloudy, it'd be a bit colder, but it's probably around 15 to 16 degrees at 10 a.m. So it should warm up a bit more today. Damn, what a cool place and collection. Cheers from Mexico. Hey, hola, ¿cómo estás? Muchas gracias. I love Mexico. I can't wait to go back. Thanks, Emma Barton. I'm glad you're enjoying the tour. Hope I'm doing all right. Yeah, the big fat trichos are awesome. Actually, we've got a hybrid over here that is pretty popular as well. It's called Jim Special, and we didn't even realize that we had a bunch of hybrids named after Dad until somebody came through the garden and showed him all the hybrids and what they'd been named online. But this one's called Jim Special, and it's really a beautiful blue color. Yeah, and this is another one. Some more gorgeous blue Cereus peruvianus. And what's amazing about these, I'll see if I can find a bird's nest in here. The birds love nesting in these because cats and wild predators can't get them in here. Just try and find a nest for you. Where is one? I know there'll be one. Oh, there we go. I don't know if you'll be able to see it. Oh, prickles, ouch. That's a bird's nest up in there. And so all these beautiful wrens and things come and nest in here because, yeah, like predators just can't get them. There's a few more nests in here actually, look at them. Cool. So I don't know, is there anything that you'd like me to show you today before I check off? I've got to keep an eye out for tourists. I'm supposed to be at front of house at the moment, but I've just gone wandering. I don't know what the delay on this thing is. Emma Barton, thanks. Yeah, they are cute. I don't know if you can hear all the birds in the background, but we have so much wildlife here, it's great. Do we have Validus? Yeah, I can see Validus, it's straight ahead. See that tall one poking up near the tree? I'll walk you over to it. Why do cactus exist? Why not? They must have been designed to make us cactus mad people happy, I think. Rainbow cactus. Well, the whole story with cacti, I guess, is just in terms of their spines. They would have survived where a lot of other plants that didn't have spines might have been eaten by predators. So I don't know if that gives it purpose, but some grow fruit, some of the plants are edible. Just show you this. This is Validus, mate. It's a beautiful plant. My country garden I'll be visiting soon. Thanks, mate. So Dad started this when I was a kid, very much man-made. So we're in Australia, just in case you're international. But yeah, the backyard when I was a kid was only about a quarter acre, and just was basically set up with a shovel and a wheelbarrow and a couple of loads of red sand brought in. But luckily where we are sits on the Murray River, where the Murray River used to be. Thanks, Jose. Hope I'm saying your name right. Well, looks awesome and natural. Thank you, Muse. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Well, guys, I'm going to check off. Thanks for those who tuned in. I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, maybe next time I do one of these, I won't do it so randomly, and I'll let people know when it's coming up, so international people might be able to check in and actually see the garden a bit. Do we have euphorbia under protection? Yeah, we do actually. I can show you that before I check off. I don't think there's anyone here yet. Come for a walk, I'll show you my euphorbias. They're gorgeous. A good old young official, thanks mate. I'm glad you're enjoying it. Yeah, there's actually a few flowers out as well. So the aloes are flowering, it's spring here. Well, it's not spring, it's getting towards the end of winter, but because we've had such warm weather, I think the plants don't really know the seasons, they just sort of work it out based on the temperature. But this euphorbia has been flowering. And you can see all our little bees. So they're having a blast. Our hives are absolutely bursting with honey. I'm just going to show, who was it? Sorry, who's after the euphorbias? Witness PP. Yep, just come and have a look at these gorgeous euphorbias in our hothouse. We don't have all our euphorbias covered. Some of them are quite hardy, but if you come in here, I'll show you some of these gorgeous euphorbias. And a lot of them are flowering at the moment too. You can see their flowers. And this guy is stunning. I can't wait to visit again the Ice Cream Rocks. Thanks, man. Are you only allowed to grow prickly pear commercially? There's a lot of different types of prickly pear. So depending on what it is, you can or can't grow it, and depending on what part of Australia you're in, depends on what's legal and illegal. We've got a couple that unfortunately we're going to have to wipe out, and that's a bit of a shame, but at the end of the day, you've just got to follow the rules. We love all of them, but unfortunately some of them are just a bit pesky. What's the red one? Like this red one? Is this the one you're talking about, Witness? What is this? This is... Well, the red is really just the flowers here. I don't know if that helps you, but... And there's a crested part in here somewhere too. It's actually way down the bottom there. You can't really see it. I'm trying to think of the actual euphorbia type. It might come back to me later. If I remember, I'll let you know. But yeah, just in case you want to get a better look, there it is. The aloes have started flowering in here. They're looking stunning. This euphorbia has some nice red leaves that'll start to grow back now. I'll come to you at 4 a.m. I hope not, mate. I'll be in bed asleep. Oh, we got a pigeon stuck in here. Poor little guy, he'll find his way out. This one's kind of cool too. It's got really purple flowers. Some really gorgeous flowers in here this time of year. And unfortunately, this camera probably doesn't quite do it justice. Just try and give you a good look around, especially for some of our international guys who follow us, who probably can't make it over here. I hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much, Emma Barton. Really appreciate the feedback. Sometimes I'm just not sure what to say, but I'm glad that a few of you have hung in. Got a really gorgeous garden here, guys, and we just really love what we do, so we really appreciate the positive feedback we've gotten from everybody today. And we can't wait to build this into something bigger and better. We've got the best job. Look at these gorgeous plants. And then any moment now, people will start flooding in. We had 120 through yesterday. This is the beauty of the camera too, I guess, is that you can really see it from all angles. I think so many people visit this garden and they see it so one-dimensionally. This guy's just finished flowering. I think it's called cow's horn. You can see those gnarly spines. It's great for landscaping as well. Oh, he's almost found the door. There you go, buddy. Nope, wrong way. Come on. You silly bird. Oh, you silly bird. Maybe I'll just leave and you'll chill out a bit. There's plenty of places for him to get out. It's just going for all the worst spots. And it's funny, I don't know if you can see that bird in the shadow, but the finches and the honey eaters and everything, they just are so smart. They go in there, they hunt, they pull all the insects off the roof. They've got life figured out. Oh, these are cool. I don't know if you've seen these before. We've got a few of these totem pole cacti. They're gorgeous. Amazing, wow, great video. Thanks guys. You guys are legends. You can tune in anytime. So this is the North America and Mexico section of the garden. We just came out of Africa. So this is Africa over here. So inside we have a lot of those plants that I just showed you. They're a little, they need that protection in the winter really. And that's why we cover the walls up, cover the roof up. But even then, like things that are close to the plastic do get a little bit frosted, but you know, they'll survive and grow back in spring and summer. This is Africa out here. And this is where you can really hear the birds. They absolutely love it out here. Some of these giant euphorbia mounds. Be the Art, hello. Hey, how are you? Check out this guy. So there's two rocks in here. You can see the rocks on the edge. There's rocks that have just been overgrown by this gorgeous euphorbia mound. It's a mountain. Hey, Steph. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Really appreciate it. So yeah, flowers are just starting, like just starting out here. And I think as this weather warms up, some of the guys that are flowering in the hothouse, they'll start to flower out here as well. There's a few flowers, but yeah, I think in the next sort of couple of weeks, we're going to see a bit more of a flood of colour out here. This guy here is exceptional. And you can see these little seed pods here. I don't know if you can see them on the camera. They're little seed pods. And they explode and spread, and then sometimes if you're really lucky you'll get some growth. But these are just some really, really cool hybrid euphorbias that we've got. And like you can see the difference between the ones that I showed you earlier that were flowering inside and now these ones outside. They're just not quite flowering as well because it's just too cold out here. And this is sort of where we're expanding our garden out this way. So we've got about 140 acres, 150 acres, somewhere there. So as we keep growing and expanding, we'll keep doing more and more. Save this video, please. I don't know how, I wish I could. What's that beautiful big spiky one with red flowers back there? Beautiful big red spiky one. Wait, where? Red spiky one. This one? Surely not. Wonderful, thank you. Red spiky one. Or like back that way? Maybe these ones? Probably, if you're talking about these red flowers in there, they're aloe. They sort of look like a hybrid of maybe arborescens or barbadensis, but I'm not really sure. Some of them grow really huge and some of them stay ground height. Cove Yoga. Oh, Cove Yoga. Thank you. Lope Sinise. Welcome. Hey, Sima Brankovic, you'll have to explain to me how to save this video. I would love to do that. And then we've got a little wall here and we're sort of starting to expand this way. So more to come soon. You can sort of see how far back we go, way back to that little forest up the back. How many different cacti are there? We've got about 4,000 species here and about 15,000 plants. We haven't counted because it's just crazy. Oh, thank you. It allows me to save it at the end. Thanks for that, mate. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, My Country Garden, thank you very much. When you finish the video, it gives you the option. Oh, thanks so much, guys. Really appreciate the feedback. I'm so glad a few of you got to tune in today. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Oh, there, that one. This one. That one, that one. Yeah, I think this is Barbadensis, and correct me if I'm wrong, there'll be somebody on here with much more plant knowledge than me. Is this the one, Emma Barton? Anyway, feel free to screenshot this, flick it through. I can definitely sell some little pups off this one if you want. We don't do international shipping, but maybe one day. So hopefully you're somewhere close by. Oh wait, I've got to show you this Pharaoh. You'll love it. Check this out. So this is we're back in North America and Mexico now. It's got this gorgeous Pharaoh cactus. Check out this. I love all these pups on it. Look at that. And it's just grown so abnormally. We wouldn't normally get these. This is how they normally grow, is just like single columns. You can sort of see a few big guys there. But this one just started pupping around the top. And it's just gone absolutely berserk. But we're really worried at some stage it's going to fall over. And then this is our saguaro. This is our baby giant. He's absolutely gorgeous. So he is about, geez, what am I? I'm 2 meters. So he's about 6 meters, 6.5 meters tall, I reckon. And I'm not sure when it's going to grow its first arm, but we are so pumped. It flowered for the first time a few years ago. And since then it's flowered every year. So right up the top on this side, we just get these huge trumpet flowers. It is so stunning. And we've got some little babies here that are going to grow up. And like, just check the difference in the width of these Pharaohs now. So, you know, the ones that we saw before were much skinnier. And now these ones are just super fat, super wide ribs. Like, look at that. That is just stunning. Before you finish it, in your right up corner, you will see save. After you finish, it will be available in 24 hours here. Perfect. Do you have an online store? No, we don't, but I need to set one up. Don't remind me. There's so much to do. Check out this guy. I think this is Pringlei. And it's got a few arms on it now. We're so excited to see what this one does. This is probably one of the biggest. Dad's just trying to call me. I must have to get back to work. Okay, flowers in the cactus. Yes, they do flower. There's no flowers where I currently am that I can see. All right, I'm going to end this now. Thanks so much for everyone who tuned in. I'll see you again soon.